his son. Yochanan 1:16. So Yahweh makes poor, Yahweh makes rich, Yahweh brings up, Yahweh brings low. And so that there is no respecter of persons with Yahweh, but in order to receive his favor, notice, we must find his will. Because his will is his favor. And his favor is his what? Ratzon, his will. If you keep disobeying Yahweh and you don't walk in what he has told you to do, he's not going to trust you with his favor. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Why should he trust you with favor when he's told you, oh man, what is right? Walk simply, walk humbly before your Elohim and do the right thing and obey his commandments. And the commandments are not burdensome. They are not hard to keep. They are easy to keep. And you won't even keep the most simple commandments, like not eating pig. Why should Yahweh trust you with money? Why should Yahweh trust you with stocks? Why should Yahweh trust you with a faithful husband when you're still eating lobster? It's getting quiet now, I know that. Why is Tehillah so blessed and I'm so blah, 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 blah? It's because Yahweh placed favorites. Get that through your head. Don't buy this religious thing. It's wrong. Yahweh plays favorites. So if I come to that reality, now I've got to position myself to be one of his favorites. Right? That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. The first step to positioning myself to receive his favor is through obedience. Because obedience is better than worship. Obedience is better than talking in tongues. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience is better than anything. And when we obey, we do his will. When we do his will, we get his favor. And within his favor is everything. There's nothing missing from his chen, from his ratzon, from his tavuta. Go to me to Yochanan 1:16. Is anybody enjoying?
Amen.
All right, let's try the back. Is anyone enjoying? I feel better. Yochanan 1:16. And of his chen, his full favor, we have received unmerited favor upon unmerited favor. You get that? Let's read that again. Of the fullness of all that Yahweh is, we receive what? Unmerited, not just favor, but unmerited favor upon unmerited favor. Notice, upon unmerited favor, upon unmerited. There's Yahweh's will. That's Yahweh's will for your life, child of Yahweh. To heap upon you more and more and more unmerited favor, because we have received from Yeshua the fullness of favor. Look at verse 17. For the Torah that was given by Moshe had its unmerited favor unleashed and its truth unleashed through Yeshua HaMashiach. That word but is a big but. Let's get rid of those buts. Get rid of those buts. In your King Jimmy, it's not in the Greek or the Aramaic. Removing those big buts. And that's why you and I need the Restoration Scriptures. True Name Edition. Why? Because it gets rid of the big buts for you. Now in the King Jimmy it reads, the Torah was given by Moses, but grace came by Jesus. Whew. Thank goodness grace came, because Moshe and the Torah and gold didn't have any grace, and he had to send Jesus. Whew. That if we get rid of that word but, that big but, and we read it the way it actually reads in the Aramaic and even in the Greek, that word but is in italics, right? In the Reina Valera, it's in italics. It doesn't belong there. So we continue. For the Torah was given by Moshe, and the unmerited favor of Yahweh that was first revealed by Moshe, that favor and truth came to us in the flesh through Yeshua. Wow, what a difference. That reads different. That makes a whole difference. The grace that always existed, the chen that always existed, the ratzon that always existed, the tavutah that always existed, that was just written in the letter, came floating into my house, came floating into my life, came floating into my ministry, came floating into my experience, came floating into my world through the blessed Son of Yahweh, somebody. It was there through Moshe, but it came flying in my life. And it kept more and more and accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. So now, not only do I have my co-employer's pens and his parking space. I got his because Yahweh promoted you over him. You got his pens, his pencils. You even got his computer. I had a testimony with a sister come to me last week. She got the whole kit and caboodle. Well, Yahweh gave her such chen, right, and such favor. She got everything. Yes. You there, Novella? Yes? That was last week. You check in with me this week, see what happened. Right? But as of last week, Yahweh gave her the this and gave her that and the desk and the computer. Right? That's what Yahweh was. Unmerited favor on top of unmerited favor. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. So that, notice, verse 17. Unmerited favor, it never stops. Did you notice? In the Greek, it's an aorist present tense, meaning it is what? It's an ongoing action. Hold on. That means the chen keeps raising and rising in your life. And sometimes it'll manifest in a different area, but it's always being raised in your favor. Yahweh's always promoting you and favoring you over others in your life. And sometimes we don't see his favor, but it's there. You see your children turning around, that means it's there. You see your uncle and your aunt turning around, they're coming to do the Torah, they're coming to appreciate that there's two halves to the Bible, not just one half. That's favor working behind the scenes, you see? There's favor. When you walk in favor, you position yourself in favor, and that favor, even if it doesn't manifest all the time in the natural, is working in the Ruach, it's working in the Spirit. Amen? Favor upon favor. Favor upon favor. So you know the good news about chen, when Yahweh decides to raise chen in your life, you know the good news? It's like Niagara Falls. Como Niagara Falls. There's no end to the agua, baby. No man can stop it. No authority can stop it. No electrical power plant can stop it. Whatever they do to Niagara Falls, if the maid of the mist goes under, if the maid of the mist goes left, if the maid of the mist doesn't exist, you can put on a rain. No matter what you do, only Yahweh can stop Niagara Falls. And that's what happens in your life. Anyone enjoying? So that door of salvation, that Yeshua of Yahweh, Yahweh saves, the door of salvation, Yeshua, your salvation experience, is the entry point into a life of unmerited chen. Chen on top of chen on top of chen. Remember when we were kids, when we went to Baskin & Robbins? Some of you still go to Baskin & Robbins and you're 50. No wonder you have clogged arteries. Don't talk about my health. I'll take 3 scoops of this and 3 scoops of that and 4 scoops of bubblegum and 5 scoops of cherry flavor, rock and roll, or give me a rock and roll, 2 scoops. Sound familiar? That don't sound bad. But in the unmerited favor of Yahweh, he is giving us not 2 scoops, he's giving us scoop upon scoop upon scoop upon scoop, because come and see and taste that Yahweh is good. He keeps on heaping these scoops of chen in our lives once we enter the door of chen. And it's an ongoing process, listen, of benefits to benefits, glory to glory. When Yahweh says that though the inward man perish, the outward man is being renewed, and we go from what? Glory to what? Glory, right? What does that mean? What is glory to glory? I don't understand what that means. How do we go from glory to glory when we don't get glory and we don't get glorified until we're dead? If we don't get glorified till we're dead, how in this life do we go from glory to glory? That is a metaphor. It is a term that means unmerited favor. When Yahweh says, my child, listen, despite all your mistakes, despite all your sin, despite all your error, you are going from glory to glory. What that means is, I am taking these spiritual ice cream scoops, listen, and you're going from unmerited favor to unmerited favor. Because the Torah came by Moshe, but that Chen